Familiar story, right? Well, don't we all just hate asking for directions? We all do, mostly. And we all have smartphones, right? And we love using Google Maps. And don't you all hate the way the battery goes down every time you use it? So what if I told you that we as a team had a solution to it? A solution which would help you improve on the battery performance. The main idea behind this is not just to give you a better battery performance, but to explain how it happens. Most of the times we're just walking around, say at 5 miles an hour, and we don't really need a very regular interval of polling with the GPS satellites and our phone happening in order to get the precise directions. We are driving at 10 miles an hour. We are traveling at a higher speed, and maybe we need more precision at that point of time. So what if we could actually use an algorithm to alternate the GPS polling frequency between the phone and the satellites to get a better direction? So I have my teammate here, Rabimbo, who is going to explain the rest.
So let me just show you the app first. So this is gonna be something like what we designed, and let me just get clear. Yeah. So what we have here is like when we use any GPS like application, any Google Map or Map or anything like that, what happens is that the GPS chip, after the initial target lockdown, it always communicates with the server to get your location, and it works on that. So there's a specific polling, it goes on, and that's the reason it gets how you get the location. Now, if you are like walking somewhere and if you're riding a car like in 20 miles per hour, you don't need it to be in that specific frequency. It doesn't have to be in that specific interval. But when you are driving a car maybe in 100 miles per hour or very speed, you need a very accurate geolocation, right? So what we made is that this app, how about if you have an app which can actually measure that, okay, what position you are in. Are you walking and using a GPS application, or are you driving somewhere and you need a very accurate GPS? So what it does is that we have several profiles, and it learns how you are what you are doing. So example, when you are walking somewhere and you are having a GPS application running, it will change the polling frequency and it will increase that. So in that case, it will poll your application, and it will poll the server on a much larger frequency, and you have a battery savings. But when you need a very accurate reading, it will automatically go to some other high accuracy other speed, and you will have an optimal accurate readings. So that was the part which we optimized. We didn't compromise on the security, the GPS location, or we didn't turn it off. We just changed the interval to make it work, so to optimize that. And while doing that, what we came upon is that this is just another feature we came upon. This is a log, right? Everything you do with the battery percentage and the location with you see the latitude longitude with 5 decimal digit location. This is all logged into the application, not going outside your mobile. So you can actually remove that, or sometimes maybe you are going to hiking somewhere and you like the route and you really enjoyed that, and you want to share it with your friends, right? So what you have to do is just save it. You can save it on any format, the GPS, the Camel, the Garmin format, or maybe the Google Open format, the Open Layer Map format. You just select any one of them, save it, it's exported, and then you can actually open it up in Google Map and it will show you your exact position. So that's something we came, and this is something we made. So I think our time is quite up. So any questions?
And I'd also like to add one more point to this. We did a quick check on the kind of battery performance that we could get, and let me just quickly show you that. So if you see here, the blue one is the one we got with the application on, the one we built yesterday night, and the yellow one is what you get normally. Okay, the stock Android OS. So you have both batteries charged at 100%, and if you look at the kind of depreciation of battery energy over a 60-minute time frame, you can see the difference. So we have results which prove that it works. So any questions? Please, yeah.
So would this, if I'm writing an Android app, or if I install this, would the people that write the app have to have written their app to be aware of your settings or your ability to limit their use of the GPS, or does it just happen behind the scenes already made apps?
Actually, what we are using is like, we are using a specific Google API to understand a few things and work on that. So we haven't actually invented something. So we are using a Google like fused location table. So using that, we are using a specific application like acceleration trigger to understand if you're like stationary or if you're walking, or again if you're in a very speedy motion, so that we can adjust our rule-based engine according to that. Then we are changing our the polling interval according to that. So that's the kind of thing happening here.
Thank you.